Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that little look around the tables in the first video of the 1,000 point event, which are going on now. We're going to go and have a look at the 3,000 points shortly as well and give you a montage of clips from there. There's some proper filth lists in that 3,000 point, isn't there? My team tournament, Philip, who I'm playing with tomorrow with the 1,000 point list, is rocking the Serious Warrior filth. If you've seen the Instagram photos, you would have seen it. We'll try and get you a clip during this video. It looked like 3 chimeras, double juggernauts, literally anything you can imagine that is good in a Warriors army is in there, so that should be good. So we talked a little bit about your list for the championships. My list is going to be 2,400 points Elizabeth, Slan, 3 Scar veterans mounted. I couldn't quite, unfortunately, afford to the time to paint Tato Echo, which was a bit of a shame.
I think you're going to be glad about the three mounted characters. I think that's going to work better for you.
Looking at some of the lists that might be available, I think that Wayne's probably got a fair analysis of that, actually. So I got those. 2 units of skink cohorts, only 2 units of skirmishers. Check me out, quite fluffy. 2 salamanders, and I think and a Saurus unit and a Temple Guard unit. Skinks?
Yeah,
I could have put another 10 in, but I didn't. That's the kind of guy I am. I didn't put the extra unit. Yeah, Hobbit I am, yeah, indeed. So yeah, I didn't. That's what I put in. So it looks, I don't know, it looks quite small. I'm looking forward to playing with it though. It's the first time I've had a painted army. I've been using my lizards for the last couple of tournaments, but the same deal. My Temple Guard basically haven't been finished. Yeah, it just looks like it's going to be good fun, I think, overall. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. I think Wayne and I might end up playing a game later if no one's around while the tournaments are going on, and then hopefully later we can get some pickup games.
Yeah, 4,000 miles to play each other.
Yeah, we might not. Yeah, we spoke to so many listeners since we've been here. It's been good.
Yeah, I think it might be good if we just play each other and then sort of generate a bit of interest, and it just turn into a bit of a kind of a social game, a bit of a chat.
Yeah,
and, you know. So
I did suggest an army swap, but Wayne was a bit worried I'd beat him up with his own army. So
yeah.
I think actually it might be more interesting this way round, because I know how I'd play your army. It wouldn't be the way you play it.
No.
Maybe, I don't know.
No, because I'll move.
Yeah, you might move off the baseline. Yeah. So yeah, some brilliant stuff in the 3,000 points. Again, you'd be able to see from the shots, the scenery is quite nice here. Various different sort of themes. So there's desert ones. We're sitting on one now. In fact, the camera you're looking at is perched on top of one of the pieces of scenery while we're recording this video. So you've got desert themed ones, you've got jungle themed ones. There's loads, and then you've got Malifaux over on some brilliant boards, haven't you?
Oh yeah, they got some what are they, 4x4 tables?
Yes.
Maybe a bit bigger, but they're all there's a night fight one, so it's all painted so it looks like a kind of, let's say graveyard, but kind of like sort of a gothic town almost, but it looks like nighttime in the colours they painted it. There's like a ruined temple, there's a forest, there's one that's just all trees. Yeah, some really good boards over there, some great stuff. Definitely.
Now let's talk briefly about some of our experiences of America. Now, it was my first trip out here to the States. You've been here many moons ago. How have you found it?
Yeah, pretty much the same. That sounds really bad, pretty much. No, it's just really good. Everyone's really accommodating, and the service over here when you go into restaurant stuff is amazing. It's actually quite, for British, it's actually a bit kind of unnerving because the amount of choice you get over is incredible. But to the point that you don't know what to ask for, because you order a meal and then you get 5 or 6 choices with that meal on how you want it and what you want with it and this, that and the other. So both meals that we've had so far, I've just ended up saying to the waitress, you choose. I'm not fussy with my food, so you decide. I'll go on what you say, and it's been fine.
Yeah, they look at it's a bit funny actually when we've been like, I don't know. I ordered a burger and they said, "How did you want it?" I was like, "In a bun." I can have it cooked, but I don't have to have it cooked. I can have it rare, I can have it medium rare. So that was a funny conversation, and just the service and everything's been really good.
It's great. It's great. I wish it was more like this in the UK.
Yeah, the hotel's the same. Nothing's too much trouble. You've got more towels in your room than you need, that kind of stuff. And people in the UK can appreciate this kind of thing, that you don't get a travel lodge or a Premier Inn. So, and we're not paying silly prices either, are we, for a hotel room under this? So, really, really good, laid back. We also managed to sample some of the local delicacies last night, didn't we? We had Giordano's, is it? Some deep pan pizza that people telling me about. How did you find that?
It was. I had one slice. That was enough for me because it is very rich and it's big. But as soon as you ate the first slice, Dan looks at me and says, "I could eat a whole one of those."
Definitely.
I think he was expecting me to kind of say, no, you can't. But I know what would happen is if I say that, you'll go out and get one, you'll eat the whole thing, and then you'll moan for the next 2 days that your stomach's not really.
This could be a thing, yeah.
So, but you'll probably end up doing it anyway.
It's been tempting. I looked at it last night, and I almost want to challenge myself because people keep telling me, "Oh, 1 slice is enough." I'm telling you now, Chicago, 1 slice is not enough. You need at least 2. I'm going with half would make a reasonable meal, I think. So
a reasonable meal.
Yeah. I don't know how I'd feel afterwards.
Thick. It's immense.
Each to his own, I guess. But yeah. So we're looking forward to sampling some more delicacies. I think we're out tonight somewhere, which should be good. And playing some Warhammer. So,
get some games in.
So here's some shots of the 3,000 point tournament as it's going. Hope you enjoy the video. We'll try and get more as we can. A lot depends on how the Wi-Fi holds up over the next couple of days and time, but we'll do our best to get it out to you. So bear with us. If you want to see more pictures of the event as well as this, you can follow us on Instagram. It's Heel and Hammer is the username. Get the app if you haven't already. You can also follow us on Twitter for the live updates. It's at Heel and Hammer and
at Wayne Kemp 13.
At Wayne Kemp 13. That's it really, and of course all the audio for this is going to be on our podcast, which is heelandhammer.com, and listen to us. Apart from that, usual, subscribe, like and enjoy. Bye bye.
That was sweet.
You have a banner?
Nope.
So viewed by 6?
Yep.
Okay, I'm within 18 inches of my general.
Oh, never mind.
So my turn.
And of course.
Just for the kick. So they're not about like 2 years ago.
Goblins as well.
I have started all the old range double shooting. 5. Same thing here. They're still going to hit on 6s because you're skirmishers. I'm going to stay there. Yeah,
Still working in putting it in that position. Not good enough.
Do you have any more charges?
I guess it's kind of around. I think it's 6. Yeah. And then 1 witch elf. It does have a 4. Okay.
Go for it.